What's going on, everybody? Y'all now tuned into In the Slime We Trust News. We in here like swimwear. We in here. I am working with a new microphone, so y'all do me a favor. Let me know if the volume's good, great, or ass in the chat room if y'all can. I'm turning on all messages right now. Then I got a quick update for y'all. Your number one source for that sauce. So how was everybody's 4th of July yesterday? Y'all have a blast? So we got a tweet from Quavo that I want to share with y'all that's directed at Pooh Shiesty after the footage of him robbing Gucci Man has been released. And I think it's very ironic that Quavo, rapper from the Mingos, had the nerve to say this. Let's check it out. Let's see what the streets are talking about. So it looks like rapper Quavo tweeted to Pooh Shiesty. A lot of people saying that this might have been said because Pooh Shiesty is locked up right now, and he knows that there won't be no retaliation yet. But anyways, everybody knows Quavo's locked in with Gucci, Atlanta. So, but he says, caption, Mingos Quavo wants smoke with Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty for robbing Atlanta legend Gucci Man. We can get it in blood, fool. And that's what he says. If you see it right here, Quavo saying to Pooh Shiesty, we can get it in blood, fool. And if y'all don't know what he means by that, Pooh Shiesty got the infamous song with Lil Durk, Back in Blood. Now let's talk about it. 1 second. What's going on, G? I see you. So, what I want to throw in there, G, like I said, it's very ironic and funny that your man Quavo has the nerve to say this after. Did you get it back in blood on them mob tie guys? The guys, 1 second. Them guys that got down on your nephew? Yeah, y'all remember that? Them guys Jay Prince and his crew allegedly, the mob tie guys, drove you around Atlanta, made you feel comfortable, then gave you that okey doke at the bowling alley. Remember that? Let me remind y'all. Oh, y'all remember this dude right here? A man named allegedly Patrick Clark was charged with Takeoff's death. He is set to go to trial later this year. Takeoff died on November 1st at the age of 28. The rapper was unalived outside a Houston area bowling alley where he went outside with his uncle, Quavo. Y'all remember we seen Jay Prince Jr., not the father, running out of there right after he hit the floor. Takeoff allegedly hit the floor and dropped. You see Jay Prince running out on the other camera. What about the other dude in the yellow, Cameron, that was firing shots at y'all the last few years before this incident even happened, saying they were gonna get down on y'all? What about that? Then you went down to Houston, and Jay Prince rocked you to sleep like a baby, had you feeling comfortable. Big J Prince left, the pops, and them youngins got at you. But anyways, a lot of people are saying Takeoff wasn't even playing allegedly the dice. He stuck up and said something about the fake dice, and allegedly that's how he was unalived. So, yes, I asked Google what they thought about it, if this was all over fake dice, because y'all guys know a little secret I'm gonna let y'all know. Allegedly, there's a big rumor on the streets right now, big rumor, that Jay Prince is getting a lot of these rap stars, these celebrities, treating them like food, having them come down to Houston and stuff, and then he's playing them with fake dice. He's inviting them to these dice parties and he's taking everything from them. You know, it's been said by allegedly Whack 100. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can remember Young Chop saying this from Chicago, couple years back. Everybody thought he was losing his mind, but y'all remember him going at Jay Prince Jr.? Yeah, y'all remember that? At least Young Chop had the heart to say something. But I ain't never hear Quavo say one thing about that whole incident. That's the thing. But you want to reach out to Gucci Mane's situation, who I think and everybody personally thinks Gucci Mane handled that like he was supposed to. Like there was no other way to handle that besides you losing your life. They had the up and up on you. You know what I mean? 5 men, all got Dracos. There's nothing you could do. You know what I mean? Gucci sat there with his hand in his pocket. Yeah, I signed you out the contract. Yeah, I signed you out the contract. Now, I don't condone no making statements, getting on the stand, telling, none of that stuff. But even everybody said Charleston. Well, everybody said he played his cards right, Gucci. And look what happened. Now, Shiesty, I'm not gonna lie, what he did, it was Shiesty, it was gangster, but also was stupid. Now there's a video released. Now your lawyer gotta deal with that. Now you gotta deal with that. But anyways, you got Quavo talking about getting blood. Like after the man handled the situation how he was supposed to handle it, you gonna put in like tell Pooh Shiesty to get it in blood? Like Pooh Shiesty did what he was supposed to do. So who you telling to get it in blood? You know what I'm saying? Pooh Shiesty held his side down. Everybody saying Gucci Man, he won at the end of the day. Only one missing a nephew's you. But anyways, that's an argument over trick or loaded dice was heavily discussed theory. Just so if y'all want to see if the rumors allegedly may be true, the Jay Prince and the trick dice theory with the celebrities surrounding the tragic 2022 shooting of Domingo's rapper Takeoff in Houston, Texas. The incident unfolded as follows. November 1st, Takeoff was fatally shot at a private after party at the bowling alley. Heated argument involving his uncle and former Mingos groupmate Quavo. Fake dice theory. Early witness accounts, along with commentary from public figures like comedian Shorty Shorty, suggested the argument broke out after Quavo realized the dice being used in the high stake game were tampered with or not right. According to the Houston Police Department, Takeoff himself was not involved in the dice game. Your nephew wasn't even in the damn dice game. So you know who needs to get it back in blood? I think you do. Not Pooh Shiesty that's sitting in a cell right now. That done got everything he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Went out like a gangster, threw his life away. You know what I'm saying? Pooh Shiesty, he did what he had. I mean, Gucci Man did what he had to do to live another day. So what you running your gums about get back in blood while the feds and everybody watching right now? Unless you gonna do something inside the feds, which I highly doubt. So let's read these comments right here, guys, real quick. How was your fireworks, Big G? Yeah, by them, by allegedly Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. Allegedly saying fake dice they playing with. That's why when you shoot dice, you gotta go and buy new dice with that person. Never use a person's dice. Look at who that. This is the comments. Let's read what the people with the streets thing. Who the F him and Offset been feeling like? Yesterday it was Offset wolfing. Rilo, now is Quavo scary ass wolfing. Shiesty while locked up like folks is a goofy. I said the same thing while Shiesty's locked up. Now you wanna say this? How about while this I've been making videos about this since January. I showed y'all in my last video. You know what I mean? The footage was now just released 2 days ago. He was just now arrested a couple days ago. And now you say something? Somebody else said, Quavo, boy, you a P. Why you want till my dog went in? Be as guy, we want Pooh back in Dallas and Chicago. P. Human are slow. Neither want to pretend to be slow. You waited until you knew for a fact he would be gone for over 10 years. Scary ass boy. And I'm also speaking on this because I think this is a very sucker way to use this situation that happened with Gucci Man. Pretty much ruined his image for you to go viral because you allegedly claiming that's your dog and you sticking up for him. You know what I'm saying? Bro got his look at this one. Bro got his nephew unalive, still talking crazy. Bro a girl. Wait till Pooh get booked. He don't remember what Chief Keef and them boys did to him. Oh, I ain't even bring that one up yet. Y'all see what happened to Chief Keef and them? I'm not even gonna pull that video up. And they take his chain allegedly. Talking tough when dude's gonna be locked up for a decade minimum. Man, them guys in Houston walking around untouched. Quavo should sit this out. And that's what I'm trying to say. That dude Cameron, whatever his name was, not that guy. The young guy that was about 17, 16. The ones that are tuned in know who I'm talking about. Young dude that was out there shooting them dice. That man had beef and was talking shit to you. And Takeoff, rest in peace. For years I pulled on Facebook and Twitter. And you still went down there, still shot dice with him, still gave you the okey doke, and look what happened. But I'm not gonna say too much. The fakest shit ever, and y'all eating this bullshit. Go touch some grass. Time for a break. Shiesty did have a big ass nice chain he just bought too. Threw it all away. That Facebook page is fake, G. Somebody hacked it years ago. Yeah, sure. Quavo is a kid, cuz why not sliding for Takeoff? Keyboard gang. See, I knew the backlash wouldn't be good. Quay don't want no problems with Shiesty. He say that while that locked up. Quavo don't want no smoke. He ain't no gangster. Why he say this once he's in jail, knowing he gonna be sitting for a second? Quavo really a clown. That's about it for now, y'all. I also want to say shout out to Anne Marie for the donation, $20 on the 4th. Shout out to Anne Marie for that. Also, shout out to all the slimes, all the supporters, all the viewers. Hope y'all all had a good July 4th. To be honest, go check out my July video if y'all want. Shout out to all the new subs, G. We're making that number shake. Y'all keep hitting that sub button, keep hitting that like button. I'm gonna keep dropping those videos. It's the day after the 4th. God bless everybody. Keep y'all chin up. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. And I'm out of here like a bald man. You already know. I'm a resident.